M and oh, it's the Pikachu jet and sent us a photo of a plane na naka Pikachu balot yung
Oh,
design. It's so
cool.
cute. Hello to Cyril and to Keith and to JGH who says, "Hey TMR, thankful ako my friends ako na they're the one limiting me from drinking during parties." Oh, that's
Oh,
good,
that's good.
diba? Hello to Tino and to Butter Baby and also uh Yontifian says, "Good morning. Abot pa ako. Tuned in during break sa class." Wow, thank you.
Oh, nice.
Hi to Ariane Reyes, who's on the way to work, and also to Martin and Mackie. And shout out to your dad, Mike, and brothers, Mickey and Marco. That's it.
All right.
And saying hi to a few people on X. Greeting. Monica Rambutan. Ayun, last 2 episodes na nga this week ng Linlang. Favorite ni Hazel.
I'm excited. I mean, I've been watching it
I know.
religiously.
Look at you. Look at you.
It's my first Filipino teleserye in forever. I don't remember the last teleserye I watched. Maybe Pangako Sa'yo, Christine
Actually, yan
and
lang
Jericho.
sinabi ni Mama Ogs kahapon. Mama Ogs like, Markki, manood ka. Sobrang ganda.
Mm.
Maliban kay... Which prompted me to say, oh, sige pa! Oh,
Actually,
sige pa!
yung, I think the full teleserye, tsaka yung inabangan ko sa TV, that was the time when Baby Whale was stationed in Cebu. It was also a Paolo Avellino.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot. But that's the one that we couldn't figure out. Ano, kasi
title.
conflicting yung memories ko and maybe I'm mistaking one teleserye
Yeah.
from another.
Pero alam mo, when I was younger, meron akong trip na mga teleserye. Tapos, I remember, si Hannah kami, nanonood kami nung, ano yung bida? Si Angelica de la Cruz. So, ano to, like, we were younger.
Oh, yeah.
Tapos, parang, favorite ko, naalala ko yung pangalan ng kontrabida, which was played by Chanda Romero.
Yeah.
Si Amara Luna. The name itself,
That's
it's so
the
kontrabida. Amara Luna. Tapos, favorite scene ko, di ko na masyado maalala kasi ang tagal na nito. Favorite scene ko, yung ninudngud niya yung face ni Angelica dun sa kaldero na may, may ulam.
Oh my gosh.
Sobrang sama niya. Pero, alam mo yung we were living, kasi palala ng palala, pasama siya ng pasama, tapos aliw na aliw kami na nagkukwentuhan kung sa mga pinagagagawa niya na evil stuff. Yun yung, that's what kept me watching, to be honest. Oh, I live.
And that's it for greets.
Okay. Let's do the first batch of the top 10, courtesy of Patrick Starlord, Now That We Don't Talk. Starting off with I Am K.
Number 10.
Now That We Don't Talk, well, I won't feel guilty anymore for being slightly mean kasi di ba ang pa-perfect nyo? Yung parang, they always label you as the mean one when in fact, ano lang naman, yung parang like, it's just, for you at least, it's just harmless fun. Yung, alam mo yung shady, yung parang very Drag Race, yung not insulting you, it's just shade, and it's very, the difference kasi is very subtle. Ang hirap like if you're not familiar with a culture, ang hirap separate.
It's hard to tell the
insult
difference
from shade.
You know what's interesting? Like, for example, you go on X and then there's like, it's a mixture. Because we were talking about this a while ago, diba? For the comments about the gay couple who broke up.
Exactly.
Like, you can tell when it's shade and you can tell when it's
Yun eh.
mean-spirited.
And
sila shade, so tumatawa ako kung shade. Pero kung mean-spirited, parang, ouch.
Yeah.
Yun ang nararamdaman
Tsaka yung
ko
kunyari, di ba, they lasted 6 months before the divorce. And then, very common yung, oh, that's a lifetime in gay years. Yung parang, you laugh because like they're not making fun of somebody's misery. They're not making fun that they broke up. It's
they're
more
making
of
fun of a culture.
Yeah, but even that, not really making fun. It's more like a friend joke.
That's what you get for letting Kim Kardashian officiate your marriage.
Tipong ganon gets.
Things like that.
It's not against them. It's not against Kim. It's just...
It's not questioning their intentions when they really got married to begin with.
Tricky na lang kasi.
Hindi, pero actually in general kasi parang shade is if you're friends.
Yeah.
If you have a relationship. But you can't just shade people you
Out
aren't
of
friends
nowhere.
with.
Yeah.
Kasi parang, excuse me, close tayo.
Pero
diba?
gets, even yung ganyan, di naman nila friends yung mga nagko-comment. Pero you know that some of them are good-natured. Hindi naman siya all out making fun of you-ish. Same thing with the whole Britney Spears.
It depends talaga on who it comes from, to be honest. Minsan,
Totoo.
yung shade na mas malupit, pero kung gusto mo yung nagsabi.
Okay lang.
Oo eh.
Tapos minsan napaka-mild.
Hindi naman masyado, pero pag BV ka na to begin with dun sa tao, it's like, oh
totoo.
my God.
And, hello Dexter, saying hello all the way from Kingston, Jamaica.
Oh my
It's
God.
the name of one of my cats.
Oh my
Kingston,
gosh.
yeah.
Si Kingston.
Kingston.
Yung kamukha ni Goose. So, the Marvels.
Oh, si Goose.
Si Goose.
I want that cat.
I know, right?
With the tentacles coming out of his mouth.
And from Bon Voyage.
Number 9.
Now that we don't talk, parang I'm discovering a new chapter in my life. One filled with unexpected adventures and a chance to redefine happiness on my own terms. I like that, to redefine happiness. Kasi akala mo, happiness was just with that person. And you don't realize that even without that person,
you can
be happy. Yeah, just redefine it lang. And also, Papi Poopy from the Super Malas guy.
Number 8.
Bobby Poopy?
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Markki. Right there.
Since when?
The Super Malas guy says, my life will never be the same without you. Because it's happier. Di ba usually when people say, my life will never be the same without you, like
You
because
think
it's a bad
it's,
thing.
yeah, oo.
Ito, yeah, it will never be the same without you because it's so happy. Kasi hayop ka.
Totoo talaga, minsan you think na pag bagong hiwalay pa lang, alam mo
Yeah.
yung feeling na parang I'm never gonna be happy again. And then you realize, pag nakaget over ka na parang, I feel like I'm actually happier now than I was when, you were together.
Exactly. And from Hody H.
Number 7.
Maaga na ako makakatulog everyday. Hindi na ako mapupuyat sa mga random convo natin during late nights. Parang very bittersweet yung pagkakasabi ni Hody H. Parang makakatulog na ako. Hindi na ako mapupuyat kasi wala na yung mga late night talks natin.
Itulog mo na, Hody H. Dapat talaga na
Hody H!
Hindi mo alam kung...
Good for your health.
Oo, yeah. But
Mas
yeah,
maigi
sleep is
matulog
always
ng
good.
maaga.
Yes, sleep trumps anything else.
That's true. You need
Important.
sleep. Good for... it's essential for good health.
Yes.
From Coco Hernandez.
Number 6.
Now that we don't talk, can we stay mad? Get it on? Then go our separate ways, never to talk again.
One for the road?
Okay.
Are you into that one for the road?
Galit pa rin naman tayo.
I have never.
I couldn't.
I have.
So, tell me, nung nag-one for the road, did you go all out? Yung parang, wala nang inhibitions eh. Ito na yun eh. This is it.
In a weird way, yeah. But not the way that you think. But more like, parang, let's make this memorable. Parang sabi ko sa kanya,
So
alam mo,
what did you do to make it memorable?
no, same naman. But more like, mas intentional. So I was like, save this one.
0961.
Yung parang, tattoo this in your memory. So sabi ko, save this one,
Okay, go.
0961 136 7931. Yeah.
So talagang,
That took a
tumatak,
couple of
no?
days. Like, what was the last? 0961 587.
Kung ano-anong random numbers ng
It really helps you. 1, 3,
Oh,
6,
diba?
7,
You're
9,
welcome.
136.
Yes. And coming from Al Macchiato,
Number 5.
now that we don't talk, I don't have to give you and your family any obligatory gifts, birthdays, Christmas, whatever special occasion. Of course, that ends, no?
Alam mo,
Like,
I've never been in a relationship kasi na parang to the point na I would give a present to each member of their family.
yeah.
I don't know what that's like. I can't even
Yeah.
imagine.
Hindi kasi parang if you're already like sobrang ingrained ka na into their lives,
Yeah, you become
that's kind of-
family.
that's
Yeah.
kind of essential.
Yeah.
And you will get to that point because, hello, di ba? Parang magkadikit na kayo sa puso.
But
So,
I've never experienced that. I mean, I've never reached the point in any of my previous relationships where I had to buy presents for every family member of my significant other. Yet,
Same.
I didn't reach that point.
oh.
Kasi hanggang 3 years.
Hindi kasi
lang
parang
ang
more of
longest.
more of like joint naman yun. So usually, kunyari, family ko, then, I would choose the gift and, di ba? But it's from us. So ganun din. Pag family niya, siya yung nakakaalam kung ano yung gusto ng family
Pero
member.
gift niyo na
Pero
yun
it's
as
for
a
us.
couple.
Oo, parang ganun. So it's not naman na separate gift from you.
Right.
Kasi parang ano na nga kayo conjugal, di ba? So like whatever I'm giving, you're giving, whatever you're giving, I'm giving.
Ako, I was a happy recipient as the youngest child in the family to accept gifts from like the people my siblings were in relationships with. Kasi laging, syempre, as the kid, lagi akong
Yeah.
nasa-spoil with like presents from the jowa.
At ito
from,
yung tanong. You're giving, but who's giving?
both nga sila. They're giving.
Ako kasi, sometimes I don't even bring a gift. I just go. Because I'm the gift that keeps on giving. So, I mean,
Sometimes you like ask yourself, why did you ask this question?
I mean, so when I get there, alam mo yung pagkapasok ko ng pinto, lahat sila, oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah. Me stepping into their lives was the gift. And they were like, thank you. Mahalo. Mahalay. Pagpasok ko, mahalay.
Hindi mahalo.
Hindi mahalo. Mahalay.
Accurate.
Accurate. And coming from Rani Parangan.
Number 4.
Now that we don't talk, we can get more things done. The unnecessary office chit-chat really slows us down. So, alam mo yun, like lalo na pag yung, kasi tayo, like literally chit-chat is our work. But like, if you're like in an office setting, kung maritesan kayo ng maritesan, you'll never get any work done. You're too distracted. So, yeah. Tayo kasi that's literally what we're paid to do, to
That's
chit-chat.
true. Pero yung chit-chat off-air,
Ay, iba yun.
mag-usapan pa yun.
Oo, ano yun?
Yes,
Explosive.
I mean,
Ano yun
exposure.
Ang tawag
That's-
doon, eksklusibong eksplosibo.
Ang tawag doon, prison, honey.
Prison honey.
Prison, honey.
From Maxim the Winter,
Number 3.
now that we don't talk, I can no longer ensure that your secrets are safe with me.
Well,
Mahirap yan.
but that's what happens sometimes with the friendships, relationships.
Pero bad. Hindi ako ganun. Hindi ako nag-spill. I mean, short of like, kunyari there's
Unless unahan ka.
a legal impediment or unahan ako or something.
Mag-spill siya ng secrets
Oo,
mo.
yung sa akin
diba?
parang it's not my thing. I mean, we shared it during the time when like
We trusted each other.
we trusted
yeah.
each other. So we'll keep it sacred, regardless of how it's fallen apart. That was given in good faith. So parang sa akin, don't
No, okay,
destroy
but there are some times when you need to let it out because it is part of the things that keep your mental health intact. Because imagine you being in a relationship with someone and then you're not able to tell anyone about said relationship.
that. Yeah.
You're not allowed to. Like,
Down.
imagine being kept in like a prison.
Hindi,
Prison,
pero
honey.
gets ko yung gets ko
like,
yung
And then now finally being able to talk about it with your friends.
I
hindi,
know
gets
what
ko yung
that's like.
gets ko yung
See?
if you're
I
being
tell
kept
you.
a secret. Pero ang sinasabi ko yung kunyari like a deep dark secret nung
Oh, no,
former
I
mo.
mean,
Parang dapat sacred pa rin yun. Even if
Mhm.
let's say mag-away pa kayo and you're not talking to each other anymore. Parang wag mo naman i-spill to other people just because galit-galit kayo.
yeah,
diba?
no, I
Parang
mean,
keep that
but like,
keep that sacred.
like for example, the reason why you broke up or the like that you are part of the relationship for a long period of time.
oh
that's
yun,
why
that's
you weren't
fine.
able to.
Tsaka that's also your secret to
Yun,
share.
oo. You were
You're
in a
part of it.
relationship,
You're part of it.
Pero
It's
kunyari
your
lang,
story.
kunyari lang meron kang something na, alam mo yun, like, ewan ko, amoy ube yung fart mo or something. Yung parang like, or whatever, like,
Hey, that's a good smelling fart. If you think about
Okay,
it.
something more embarrassing. They get like kunyari something about their something. I don't know. Whatever. Lalo na if pinag-usapan nyo na parang like, please don't
Like for
let
example,
anyone
if
know.
it's something about like their family
Ayun,
or
ganon.
a deep-seated
Diba?
like thing that happened with their father
Keep
or
that
mother or
out.
whatever,
Oo,
keep that out because
Oo.
that's like that's them and that's
Take it to your
their
grave.
like
Oo.
literally that. But when it comes to you and the significant
Ayun
other,
Oo,
naman.
iba yun.
I
Oo
think
naman. Kasi
I
that's
think
part
that's
of you
free
eh.
game because
Oo.
it's part of you and you want to tell your friends about it too.
Yes, and that's your truth. Diba?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Iba naman yun. Iba
Yes,
yun.
I won't be having halo-halo today. Kasi yung ube, sinira mo eh. Parang,
You
gusto ko
ruined
pa naman
ube
halo-halo
for
sana.
Hazel.
Never mind.
She is-
Never
O sige,
mind.
amoy makapuno
Buisit.
na expired.
Yuck!
Okay.
Ew!
And from Queen of Deadma,
Number 2. Number 2.
now that we don't talk, hindi na kita isasabay sa car ko. So, yay, di na amoy pa yung kotse ko.
Oh no.
Ang baboy! Why are we so gross today?
What is happening?
Kadire! Bakit amoy pa? Or siguro, alam mo yung alam mo yung at the end of the day, kunyari office mates kayo, tapos makikisabay siya. Tapos yung pag nasa car ka na niya,
Huhubarin niya yung...
huhubarin niya yung shoes niya, tapos i-rub niya yung feet niya dun sa rug, dun sa floor mat nung car
That's
mo.
so gross!
Although, I mean, we're talking about deep-seated secrets, right?
Mm.
I'm also happy that with one of my exes that we broke up because remember that incident in the airplane?
I cannot! Oh my god!
Like, I didn't know you were coming from Europe. The cheese.
Ugh.
Grabe yung cheese! Stop!
But yeah, I mean, dodged the bullet, right?
Sana naglabas ka ng crackers. Saka olives.
No! You're ruining everything!
Saka may konting chocolate.
Tapos, cheese and crackers.
Sana, ano
diba?
mo na, din drizzlean mo ng honey. Para, diba?
Honey! Oh, yeah.
Yuck.
Oh, yeah. And the top.
And the top entry, number 1. Number 1.
Now that we don't talk comes from Mang Inasar.
Mang Inasar says,
Now that we don't talk, I don't have to downplay my wins anymore just to make you feel better.
kasi yung iba, they
Yeah.
can't handle
They
it.
can't handle it. You're just too successful. So you kind of like,
Parang medyo Taylor Swift in a way.
Medj.
Because, you know,
Totoo yan.
with you know, some of her exes, diba, parang...
May ganon something.
Oo, pero this one, Travis, he's so happy to
I
be
know,
there and like so supportive.
Kasi he's also king in his own castle. Kumbaga para
Hindi siya
silang
insecure
para
kasi.
silang monarchs in 2 kingdoms and they just got together. So there's no insecurity.
Mm-mm.
Ang hirap kasi talaga pag especially if kunyari entertainment industry
Same
din.
field.
And then and remember the best actress curse.
Mm.
They say Oscar best actress.
Lagi naghihiwalay after.
Naghihiwalay after, and they do say that a good chunk of it is because of the sudden success.
Mm-mm.
And if they're married, usually if they're married to fellow actors, parang like, ay, naunahan
Good
pa
luck,
ako.
oo.
Parang ganon. It becomes I mean, it is a blessing, but in a weird way, it becomes a curse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is because
So,
diba, it's always a competition.
Biglang yung partner mo suddenly sees you
Yeah.
as competition instead of being in the same boat, diba?
Yeah.
Suddenly it's like, who's more popular, you or me? Who's more well acclaimed, you or me?
So this
Nagiging
is
ganon.
the when it's 2 actors, or is it even when it's
Well, minsan naman it's the whole they get tired of being in the shadow of the celebrity. Kunyari hindi naman sila
Yung sa
entertainment
actor
field.
din, oo.
Yung parang I'm always on the side. People are always telling me to step aside kasi magpapapicture sila with the celeb.
Masyado kang ikaw ang bida. all the
Laging
time.
siya yung bida. As opposed to, for example, ito nga, Travis is a sports superstar. Taylor is like
a music icon? Yeah.
icon. So, it doesn't matter. And can you imagine if like they went out, people would want to have pictures with both. So you don't
Yeah.
have to feel insecure or you don't have to feel like you're lesser than
Because
your
you're not
significant
competing with
other.
each other
You're not
directly,
competing with each other.
which is, I mean, I guess the best
Di ba they say even with regular people,
solution.
mahirap daw yung kunyari, dalawa kayong lawyer, dalawa kayong doctor, dalawa kayong DJ.
That's why it's better to be opposite.
Dalawa kayong...
I cannot with you.
Now we know why that didn't work.
Why did you make that
It just
face?
came out. I didn't even mean it.
I cannot with this.
Alam mo yung
She wants out.
the
Get her
child.
out of here.
The child in me. Alam mo yung to DJs.
Buisit.
Hindi, totoo. Okay. Anyway, there you go. One more batch coming right up, but we'll play a couple of songs in the RX booth, but we'll stay on Facebook Live.
Hey, what do you know? One more batch. Here's something from Biba Doobie
Kala
for now.
natin, ano?
And
One batch.
Leve with A Night to Remember. It's okay. It's only
Okay.
9:51. Only here on the Morning Rush with Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Only on the Monster. Kasi mabilis din natapos.
Oo. Kaya
Pwede naman.
natin.
Fast last
Yep.
batch.
We'll make it like and the
Fast
top.
lost batch.
to the top.
And the top.
And the top.
But that's true, no? When you're in a relationship and one person is like shoots up the
Mhm.
fame, naiiwan yung isa.
Ang parang alam ko na one of the ones na super like that whole thing started. It's Gina Davis. She was together with Jeff Goldblum at the time. And then parang she won Best Supporting Actress for The Accidental Tourist. And they split up right after. Tapos yun
Oh,
na,
wow.
tinrace na nila. Tapos di ba remember Sandra Bullock? After she won for
Yeah.
Blind
Jessie,
Side,
ano.
biglang her and Jessie suddenly biglang yung ganon, yung parang, and yun yung parang theory at least na parang the men get very insecure na parang because boss women, right? So they become super popular, everyone wants an interview, they become A-listers, their TFs go up, so yun biglang
Nag-shift kasi yung feeling mo yung power
Power
dynamics sa
dynamics,
relationship.
yeah.
Well, TBH, I'm not me personally, but I'm talking to a couple that is going through this at the moment.
Oh.
Kasi yung isa, drag queen, let's just say did well.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say where. I'm not gonna say what show.
Mm-mm.
Pero like, yeah, they were together for so long, and yeah, I'm friends with both, and yeah,
Kasi minsan
after the shoot to fame, yung isa who is always there by the side of the drag queen
feel left out.
felt left out, I guess, and then yun, hindi na nag-work. So ex na.
Yeah. Oh, really? Hindi ko yun nga
Yeah.
kasi nga parang parang you feel that kasi you feel not part of the success. It's their success. Kasi parang I think the key is when you feel like you're part of the success, that their success is also yours. Di ba like, tinan mo, where does that apply most? Parents. Di ba when kids are successful, when their kids are successful, parents feel like it's their success. They never take it against the kid for being successful.
Mm.
Di ba? Kasi nga parang like yun, that's the zone that you have to be in. Pero jowa or asawa. Yeah. You have to feel like it's
No,
also yours.
I think it's also like if you're a young relationship, it's much harder. But if you've been in a relationship for much longer, then you understand each other a bit
Yeah.
more,
Mm-mm.
and it's easier to deal with these situations. I feel.
True.
I don't know.
Kasi 'di ba pag parent ka, parang it reflects on you. Pag naging sikat kunyari yung anak mo, naging successful, naging mayaman, naging whatever, then you feel like, then that reflects on me because I was a good parent. So
And
it's
my genes,
success
my
too.
genes.
And my genes and my whatever. Yeah. Sabi ni June, good morning. Speaking of feet, you should watch Fellow Travelers. Grabe yung ginawa nila Matt Bomer and John. Yes. That was insane. Medyo na-shocked ako dun.
Chico, I need you to get this dog. Can you please? It's the only way I can play with a puppy that looks like this. Can you please?
Oh my gosh, that's so
Let's
cute.
see.
Oh my gosh.
Such a cutie.
Oh, I want.
I think Hazel and I have different perceptions of cute when it comes to
When
dogs.
it comes to dogs, magkaiba tayo ng imo
Ako
morning
kasi
crush.
all eh. Kasi ako all. Talaga.
Guys, super,
I find them all cute.
love.
No, I find them cute. I mean, there's don't get me wrong, I do.
Look at that beautiful baby.
But I find big dogs
Look at the po. My gosh, I love.
Like, cute, like big dog puppies.
No,
I find
no,
them
it's true.
intimidating kasi. Well, kasi you're a big guy, you're tall.
I'm used to the big dogs.
Kasi pag big dog, feeling ko, pag dumamba, parang may hanggang shoulder ko na ata.
Hindi, tsaka it's more like, kasi like ako when I watch mga rescue videos, I swear, all shapes and sizes. I always feel like, oh, I'll adopt that. Oh, I'll adopt him. Oh, I'll adopt her. Regardless of how they look like, I swear.
No, I mean, obviously, hello.
I love them so much.
All those awesome dogs
I have them all.
But I mean, in terms of like, it's, I guess, because I was raised around big dogs
Yeah.
my entire life, so I'm used to finding those ones, the regal ones.
Before
So-
I did, when I was younger.
I love golden retrievers.
Pero
though.
wala na akong talaga ngayon, preference. I really
and
just
I think
love them
I
all.
was also conditioned by my dad to thinking that the small dogs are food for my big dogs. He would always say when Kinjo comes over, "Oh, Kayla, you brought food for Balder."
Oh my God.
And at the end, like, si Balder pang scared.
Sometimes, our former Chihuahua, si Nairobi, oh my gosh.
Napaka-ferocious.
Oh my gosh. Like, kahit siguro elepante.
Lalabanan niya.
Oo, papalag yun.
Oh
She's
my
such a warrior, that one. Hmm.
Yeah, watch Fellow Travelers. It's good. I think you like it, Chico.
I just saw the clip.
You like
On
it,
Twitter.
Chico.
Twitter.
Cheek to the ho ho ho.
Tapusin ko muna Attack on Titan. Malapit
How many
na.
more episodes?
Parang 12 na lang yata.
Oh, wow. Almost there.
Kasi 12 yung 6th season and 2
Mm.
episodes lang yung last season. So,
Okay.
14. But then I watched 2 last night. So, yun, 12 left.
But how many episodes overall was?
Not that many. Yung first few seasons kasi, yun, medyo madami. Like, 25 yung isang season.
Mm.
Tapos parang pakonti ng pakonti.
Okay, hold on.
Monster RX93.1 final top 10 for today. Therefore, final greets.
Good morning to the Super James. And sabi niya, kung di pwede or gusto ng halo-halo today, pwede pa kaya bukas or next week mag-sponsor ng pahalo-halo?
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
The Super James! Why not?
Hey, the Super
Yes.
James. You know, we are living for halo halo.
Yes.
I love halo.
Sabi ni Cindy, love listening to your show. Nakaabot din ulit ng live. Dapat mag-TikTok live na rin kayo parang si Gail para wider reach.
Oh.
We should explore that.
I know, right?
Hello to Mitch, and also we're saying good morning to Willie the man who says greetings from Zurich, Switzerland. Now waking up early to gear up for a morning by hearing or listening to the top 10 and the fun and laughter.
Suri.
Thank you so much.
Ihlia Suri.
So there's one in Switzerland, and then there's Jaire listening to us from Bermuda.
My gosh.
Jaire Angeles.
How international.
And Jaire says, hi sa friend kong si Pepper Cabria in New York naman. Ingat ka dyan and see you next month.
Look at us.
I mean, we
Global
international.
superstars.
Bermuda, Bahamas. Come on, pretty. Ganun ba yun?
Kokomo, yeah.
Yeah.
Bermuda,
Yeah,
Bahama, come on, pretty
yeah.
mama.
Hello to Correo and to Ho DH who says, I have a story about bed bugs. Yung house namin dati, sobrang daming surot and hirap na hirap kaming alisin. Pero nung nag-pass away yung isang lola ko, my mom whispered to the casket na, please daw, alisin na yung mga surot sa amin. And surprisingly, nawala eventually yung mga surot. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay. That's,
Without any treatment?
oo nga, no?
What casket? Spoke to at the casket?
I mean, like, to
Mm-mm,
to the
parang
to the
to the-
recently
oo.
passed.
Deceased.
Kasi they say that eh.
Parang
Pag
may
ikaw
direct line kasi sila
parang may request ka
Sometimes, oo.
Some people do
Some
that.
people believe that.
Oo, yung parang pag magre-request ka dun sa namayapa na yun nga na for something, parang wish ganun or prayer.
Hello to Maxim the Winter as well. And to this person na walang name, period lang, listening from San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, and then Nelson says, watching live from LA, Laguna. Kakainis. And hi to Miss Sel Olarte from period. O JMac. That's his name. Kasi wala,
Period.
yung pangalan niya kasi as in dot. Like dot.
Okay.
Okay, so JMac. Thank you. That's it.
And saying hi to Prince Dance. Countdown to the holidays, people. 41 days till Christmas, 48 days till New Year, and 92 days till Valentine.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Whoop, whoop.
And that's it for Greece.
Okay, final batch, numberless. Thanking Patrick Starlord for the topic. Maxim the Winter says, now that we don't talk, I guess you won't hear the truth anymore because everyone's just kissing your butt. Lalo na pag medyo powerful.
Yeah.
Yung parang,
They tell you what you want to hear.
like everyone's scared of that person, or maybe they're famous or
Mm-mm.
they're the boss. Yeah. If you're the only one who dares say the truth, good
Bad
luck.
shot ka.
Al Macchiato says, now that we don't talk, tsaka ko na lang iisipin yung mga, tsaka ko naiisip pala yung mga snappy comeback sa mga sinumbat mo sa akin. Sayang, lost opportunity. Yung parang pagtapos na, hindi na kayo nag-uusap, doon mo maisip yung, I should have said that instead. From Bon Voyage, na-realize ko that there's truth in the saying, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. Kunyari, friend mo siya or jowa mo siya, tas hindi mo type yung parents.
Yeah.
And then, nag-break kayo or nag-FO kayo. And then you're like, see,
oh,
I was
that's
right.
why. That's why.
Right? Dale Zabel de Ayala says, I don't have to pretend to laugh at your sexist jokes. And I don't also have to pretend that I enjoy that bite size.
What?
Okay, never mind.
What?
Hindi ko na proofread to
Bite-sized nose.
Bite-sized what?
Bite-sized nose.
Right.
Small.
Right.
Small nose.
Binabite mo kasi yung tip lang.
Yes, or the bite-sized finger.
Ayun nga no? So I have to pretend that I'm impressed.
Because it's small.
Like a thumb.
Like a thumb or a
thumb.
pinky or yeah.
Ako, bite-sized yung fingers ko. kasi
Oh,
tiny.
yes. Oh, yes. From the Jedi Master, now that we don't talk, I still think about you every day. But I think about you a little less each day.
That's good. That's a start. You know what?
Doesn't have to be instant.
The only way to get over someone is to go through the process. You can't there's no easy way out. You can't date someone else.
Kala ko
Get
ba
over
Lodi mo? Di ba?
Dua Lipa.
To be under someone.
Minsan over. One. Don't pick up the phone. You know, he's only calling when he's drunk and alone.
Right.
Two.
Don't
Let him in.
Or maybe let him in.
You'll have to kick him out again. Three.
Don't
be his friend.
You
What is it?
know?
You know you're gonna wake up in his bed in the morning.
And if you're
Under
under
him,
him, you ain't getting
getting
over
over
him.
See?
So get on top of him
Pero
for a change.
Okay.
Maybe you'll have a different
Perspective.
experience. Oh.
That's true. That's true. From Genshin Impacto, now that we don't talk, wala. Mga pets at plants ko na lang ang kakausapin ko. Okay lang. I'm sure mas nakikinig pa yun more than you. And from Shivana, I feel responsible that you seem to have lost your way, knowing that I was your only friend with a functioning moral compass, while you're surrounded by people whose moral compasses are not only broken, but appears to be non-existent.
You know what? Ako, parang I would not feel guilty whatsoever. And if they make you feel guilty, kasi I was talking to some friends about a certain situation na parang may kilala kami na bine-blame niya yung isang friend kasi that friend left.
Yeah.
And basically, parang feeling niya na pariwara siya because that friend left. And siguro yun lang yung super friend niya talaga. But You're your own person.
Yeah,
You make your own decisions. You
true.
can't blame all your bad decisions on other people.
It's
mean,
On
not their fault
Let's face it, may
sometimes.
affect, pero you can't pin the blame on them.
exactly.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, it was a
dumb.
factor. It was probably a factor,
It's
but
not
you
my
can't
fault. You're
just.
stupid.
But
Oh my gosh.
I mean, diba? Parang, hello.
But sometimes it does it, well, I mean, all the time it takes two to tango.
yeah,
It's never really one person's
at saka you
fault.
can't say you should have, guided me. But I mean, it
Diba?
would be nice, but it's not my job.
Tsaka parang when I left, di nawala ka din naman. Nag-solo din ako. Ba't ako hindi
Ako
ako
naman, di mo naman ako
napahamak?
napariwara.
Oo, di ba?
And from Duchess Gemini, now that we don't talk, I really miss the moments when we could still talk and not fight.
Mm.
And actually like have a good conversation. Ngayon kasi parang every talk leads to a fight.
I do feel like that happens kapag medyo fresh pa yung
Yung
breakup. And may lingering feelings na, you're probably both in denial about.
Yeah.
Pero once you get past that, yeah, naturally, you will find that parang
Yeah,
That parang,
peaceful,
oo nga.
you
ano.
realize that pag matagal na, you
Mm-mm.
forget about why you're angry.
Mm-mm.
I mean, the feeling remains,
Yeah,
but I mean, you forget why.
true.
So then it's easier to forgive and
Yeah.
quote unquote forget.
And from Farmer Sanchez, no more envy, competition, comparing, and that feeling of living behind enemy lines. Ang intense nung living behind enemy
Enemy
lines.
lines. Wasn't, di ba movie title yun?
Yeah. Yung can you imagine you're like, kumbaga 'di ba usually pag war, merong yung the side of the enemy facing you
Mm.
and kayo nandito kayo, yung kayo
Mm.
magkakampi. Pag sinabi mong living behind enemy lines, nandun ka sa
Sa
teritoryo
kabila.
nila.
Oo.
So it's super dangerous, right? To go behind enemy lines. But can you imagine being with your significant other or your friend and it feels like you're behind enemy lines?
Yeah.
That's torture.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah. Very Julia Roberts sleeping with the enemy.
With the enemy.
When her boyfriend / husband ba o boyfriend turns out to be somebody she wants to get away from.
Mm.
And she can't get away from him because he's a psycho. Si Jason Patrick ba yun? Basta, one of them. And the top, now that we don't talk, comes from the Super Malas guy.
The Super Malas guy says,
Now that we don't talk, okay lang pala. I realize that not everything I lose is an actual loss. Di ba? Parang tayo automatic.
good riddance pala.
Medyo, alam mo yung, we always think that if you lose something, that it's a loss. But sometimes it's like, thank goodness. Go away. And sometimes it's a plus. The minus is a plus in the long term when you
Mm-mm.
think about it. So what about us?
Yeah, I guess going back to what we were talking about, now that we don't talk, now that we haven't spoken for 8 years, we can finally hug it out
Yeah.
and be good again ish.
Yeah. I mean, it starts somewhere.
I mean, moving on from all the issues and the problems that you went through and you never got to get over.
Yeah.
And then after one small conversation, you're able to get over things.
Yeah.
Right? So it's never too late. I think that each of our relationships or close friendships that have been broken because of a fight or a rift should be fixed before our life is short.
Mhm.
And we did share moments with these individuals for periods of time.
True.
And you do share that love. But then there are some relationships talaga that should be cut.
Yeah.
But others that you feel, especially romantic ones,
Mhm.
can still be saved. Or at least be civil. As opposed to hate each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Ako parang ganun din. Like, it's more of like, now that we don't talk, I just leave it alone. Kasi if we will find our way back to each other, we will. Kunyari, we're really good friends or kahit siguro ex. If we can be friends again, it'll just happen. And if it won't, wala na rin tayong magagawa. Like,
Right.
I don't see any point in forcing na, hindi, kailangan friends tayo kasi friends tayo dati. Or hindi, kailangan friends tayo kasi kasi ex tayo. I mean, ex kita. like if it happens, nothing will stop it from happening. If it doesn't happen, nothing will make it happen.
Ano yung sobrang corny na for for a season, for a reason, for a lifetime.
Saan naman tayo sa season eh.
Hindi ba may ganon?
Oo nga.
Some friendships
Are
are
for a reason.
for a reason,
Some
some
for
are
a season.
for a season, and some for a lifetime.
Oo, parang ganun.
Oo.
Dapat season din.
Ano yung, okay, so reason is user-friendly.
Hindi, parang
minsan.
there's a reason. Like you needed each other at the
At
time.
the time.
Which doesn't mean that, which doesn't make you users necessarily. Hindi, gets? Like, kunyari, pareho kayong bago dun sa
Nagkataon lang,
school.
oo.
And you didn't have friends. And you gravitated towards each other because you were both bagong salta dun sa school. You needed each other. That was your reason.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you used each other. It could still be genuine. But
And then
there was a reason why you got together.
and then seasons, for example,
When
a
you were in
party
elementary
season.
school, in high school.
So even if, let's say, you stop being friends, it doesn't mean that it's bad.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, you were
Nag-end
there.
na yun eh. Oo,
Oo.
yung phase of your life na nandun sila.
And it shouldn't be anything that you should regret. Something that you should look back on with sadness. Kasi nga, it's for a season. You needed that friendship at that moment in your life, and you enjoyed it. And you benefited from it.
And then yung rare, for a lifetime.
For a lifetime. Yun
For a
yung-
life.
For the
No,
rest of your
those
life.
those are very special.
Diba? So it doesn't matter how far away life pulls you, you're still friends. And when you see each other, no matter if it's every 5 years, you're happy to see
That's
each
so
other.
true. Yeah, I'm sure all of us have those friends.
Mga ganong
Yung
friends,
friends
diba?
for a lifetime that we can go back and talk to, speak about all our problems with. They
True.
talk about all their problems.
Tapos walang
and then-
awkwardness. Yung kahit hindi kayo nag-usap ng matagal, kaya mong i-open up yung deepest, darkest secrets mo na hindi mo masabi dun sa current friends mo. Gets? Yung parang, yeah, there's
True.
something about
Tsaka
that.
yung parang minsan may lows yung friendship nyo na maybe you don't really talk to each other that much. So medyo you feel a little detached from them, but it doesn't mean that they're completely
Yeah.
gone kasi
Yes.
may chance to reconnect and rebuild that friendship. Yun. Okay
But I
din
think
yung
they
ganun.
also intertwine because you have friends for a season and then you have friends for a lifetime. But there are some people that you are physically around for a while, like college friends for a
Yeah.
season. But there are some of them that become lifetime.
Lifetime,
friends.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they're seasonal friends, and
For
you probably
all
will never
seasons.
see them
Yes.
again because they live the other side of the world. But you still have conversations with them
It's true.
when needed, and they're still your lifelong friends.
That's true. For me, yung now that we don't talk, I'm not thinking of someone that I had like a really close relationship with. Pero I'm thinking of, alam mo yung maybe you were friends when you were younger. Yon, for a reason. Because maybe, I don't know, you went to the
From
same
same
school.
school,
You belong to the same group of friends or something like that. But then, now that we don't talk, yung parang I realize why? Why we disconnected from each other? Because I probably never would have been friends with you if I like met you outside of that bubble.
Of that, not just the
Because,
bubble
like,
of that situation.
Of that situation.
Yeah.
Because
I
like
know, I get that.
I don't see anything that I have in common with you. Like when I look at you, I cringe so bad. Like there's a reason why we're no longer
Hindi, di ba
friends.
minsan may ganyan
And
din
why I
tayo
don't
sa
want to see you again.
Minsan may ganyan din tayo sa crush. Yung when you
Yeah.
look back, you're like, what?
Same.
Why did I have
Oh
a
my
crush
gosh,
on this person?
yes. Oh,
Like, no.
all the time. Yeah.
And it's not even neutral, ha? Like, sometimes it's negative. It's like,
oh,
no.
No, because sometimes you get blinded.
Yeah, it's true.
Because you find them attractive physically, and then you get blinded by everything, and then you start to like just take everything they throw at you, all these negative thoughts or whatever, and then you feel like, oh, this person is still perfect because they look a certain way.
And then, saka it was
And
that
then-
moment, eh.
And then you distance yourself, and then you realize after a few years or a few moments, talking to them again, you're like, oh my gosh,
Like,
no, how did I
Tapos
ever
ang-
find you attractive?
Tapos ang worst part about it is if they know that you used to have a crush on them,
Ew.
you see each other and super no for you,
Tapos feeling
pero
na feeling niya pa
nila na crush.
Yuck!
Tapos if you try to explain na super no na, hindi siya naniniwala kasi feeling niya nahihiya ka.
Ugh.
I can't. I cannot.
Yeah.
Okay, before we wrap it up,
Go,
cute lang
go.
nung kay Nelson. Now that we don't talk, let's keep it that way.
Yes.
I like
Accurate.
Ang ganda na.
I
Okay.
agree.
But there you go.
Thank you for
thank you,
joining
thank
us.
you.
We'll be back
And,
tomorrow.
yes.
Bright Wednesday. So join us
diba?
at
Just
6
like
o'clock.
that.
Yeah.
Kaka-Monday
Midweek
pa lang
na.
natin, tas
Oo.
midweek na tomorrow.
Oh. And we'll
Love
leave you
it.
with this one by Olivia Rodrigo. Ria's up next. Stick around. Can't catch me now on the Monster. Bye, guys.
Bye.